looking truck. And I wish I would have started my YouTube channel then, because I think it would have been some really good content on building that truck. I trucked all week, and then I would work on the weekends, and I think it would have made some really good videos, but I didn't. So, but I just got this truck, and I'm going to be building it again over time. So thought now would be a good time to start a YouTube channel and kind of record some content, put it out there, see if you guys like it. So a little bit about myself. I've been trucking since 2010, so 10 years. Done a little bit of everything, pretty much pulled everything there is to pull. I just started something new this week that I've never done before, and that's pull a livestock trailer. So I've been hauling hogs this week on my way to somewhere in Indiana to get my second load. Yesterday I done my first load. Loaded it outside of Muncie, Indiana, took it to Rantoul, Illinois. Not too bad for my first time. I didn't have no training or nothing on it, so I was expecting it to be a little worse than what it was. By the way, people were talking, hogs, they're just not fun to load and unload. But I mean, it really wasn't too bad. So I don't think it's going to be too bad to get the hang of it. So, but yeah, like I said, I pretty much hauled everything there is to haul. Started out driving a box truck, went from a box truck to getting my Class Bs, driving a dump truck. Drove a 2006 P. It was a 6-axle, east smooth side bed, 18 speed, had a cat in it. It was a pretty good truck. I liked that truck. I drove that for a couple years, and then got my Class A's. And then I moved into a little bit older Pete. It was a 99 379. Had a 36-inch bunk. It also had a cat in it. I believe it was a 2WS cat. It was an 18 speed. It had some bolt-on parts. It had turbo and cam and bigger injectors. I don't remember all the specifics on it. I think it was a marine cam, marine injectors, and maybe a Merc Water charger, maybe. I can't remember. But it ran good. So I pulled a dry van for a while, doing that, and then done some hopper stuff after that, and then done some reefer stuff, done some flatbed stuff. The flatbed was probably my favorite. That's when I was able to buy my first truck. I bought a 2002 379. It was original 70-inch stand-up truck, 272 wheelbase, 18 speed, 336 rears. Had a cat in it with 6NZ. Like I said, when I first got it, it was wrecked. It was tore up. The bunk was tore up. So I yanked the bunk off of it. At the time, we were doing some local stuff, so didn't really need a bunk anyway. So I pulled it off, day cabbed it, bought a day cab conversion kit. Man, you know I'm in Indiana. These roads are horrible. Bought a day cab conversion kit, converted it to a day cab, replaced some hood panels on it. I ended up pretty much redoing the whole truck. Factory, the truck came with 150 gallon tanks because it was a 70-inch stand-up truck, so it had big tanks on it, which didn't look very good once I took the bunk off. The tanks were just way too big, and I was doing tonnage work at that time. I was pulling a bucket and hauling steel, so I ended up ordering some brand new 110 gallon tanks, which made it look a lot better. Made the frame look longer, look cleaner. Of course, they were new, so they were nice and shiny. Put some new 24.5s on it. Had stainless half fenders on it. 8-inch flat tops. Bow tie visor. I redone the interior. The truck was two-tone black and blue with this silver pinstripe. It was black on the top, blue on the bottom. So when I redone the interior, I dyed all the interior black, kind of like similar to the way this is now. So I dyed most of the interior black, and then I pulled out all the dash panels and I covered them in blue vinyl, put them all back in, put the chrome gauge covers and stuff on it, just stuff like that. It looked nice. It looked real nice. Had two Atlas lowrider seats, Atlas 2s, I believe they was. Real comfortable seats. I love them seats. But I mean, I have a kind of a build video on it. I took pictures as I went, like some progress pictures, and then I kind of put them into a slideshow, and then I put that on Facebook. So I still have that video. If you guys are interested in seeing that truck, I'll put the video up. It was a pretty cool build. Truck started off maroon, and I was building it as I was driving it. So I would pull it in the shop on the weekends, work on it. So at one time it had no drop panels on it at all. Had primer fenders. A couple pieces of the hood were primer. And then when I did put drops on it, I put 8 inch I think blank drops. So those are primer. The day cab conversion that covers up the hole in the cab, that was primer. So the doors and the cab were marooned, and then a couple pieces of the hood was marooned. So we called it work in progress for a while, because that's what it was. And then when I got it, it had 6 inch rod picket. I think they were miters. I can't remember. But I ended up putting 8 inch flat tops on it. But yeah, it turned out to be a really nice truck. But I didn't video any of it. I just took some progress pictures and stuff like that. So now I got this truck, and it's kind of going to be the same thing. I mean, it's in a lot better shape. It's an 07 W9. Change thing rattling. An 07 W9. It's a 280 wheelbase, factory 280. Aero cab. They call this a mid-roof. I'm not a Kenworth guy. I was a die-hard Peterbilt guy until I came back to work for a guy, and I started driving one of the Kenworths he had, and I fell in love with them, man. I was about as die-hard as you can get Peterbilt. Peterbilt was, I wasn't driving nothing but a 379. And after being in the Kenworth for a while, I hate to say it, but I love them. I love it. That's why I got this truck. The dashes, this is a 07, so it's got the newer dash in it, which is awesome. Just little stuff, like the step down bunk gives you a little bit more room in the back. The little center console deal that you got here, you don't get that in Pete. You get one cup holder, that's it. So you always got to put something between the seats, or I don't even know what the hell you want to call that, little center console thing. So you got some room to put some stuff. But this comes with a little cubby and a couple cup holders and just little stuff like that, man. It's just awesome. When you're living in your truck, it makes living on the road just that much better. So over the next probably year or so, I'm going to be building this truck. Like I said, it's an 07 W9. It's got an ISX, which I'm not a Cummins fan. Never have been. I'm a diehard cat guy. I know I'll get some hate for that, but that's fine. Everybody's got their own preference. I'll be a cat guy till the day I die. It don't matter what I got, it's getting a cat. And if it don't come with a cat, it's getting a cat. And this truck came with an ISX, and I got plans to put a cat in it. So that'll be coming hopefully around in between Christmas and New Year's. Everything kind of slows down then anyway, so pull it off the road and hopefully I'll have one, have it overhauled, have it ready to go in by then. Do all the work myself. Don't use no shops or nothing. Just me and a couple buddies. We do all of our own work. We've overhauled countless trucks. Yeah, you take them to CAT, you get a warranty, but we're confident in our abilities. So we do all our work ourselves. Everything from, I mean, like I said, I ain't building no show truck that's going to win any truck shows. Maybe the working class, maybe compete in a working class, but even some of those trucks, they don't even look like they've been worked. So, but take pride in our rides. We want our stuff to look nice. I mean, you spend more time in your truck than you do at home, so it's nice to make them look good. Take pride in it, and I enjoy it. That's why I truck. I don't truck because I like the work. I truck because of the trucks. I love trucks. Always have. My grandpa, he drove truck all his life. I used to go on the road with him when I was younger. As I got a little bit older, I mean, we kind of grew apart a little bit, but yeah, he was the one that got me into trucks, and he always drove a 379, and maybe that's why I kind of gravitated towards those. But man, to look at a 379, it looks better than a W9. I love the way a 379 looks, but as far as comfortability, and I like a W9. I mean, I'm in a W9. I got a W9. I never thought I would say that, but I do. Had it for about 2 weeks. First week I had it, ran local for a little bit, just made sure everything was good. The truck's got 1.4 on it. It's got, it was overhauled 980, I think. So, I mean, it's got 500,000 on it. But I mean, like I said, I got it cheap enough to where I could swap a CAT in it, and it'd be, I mean, the way the trucks are going right now, you get a newer truck with a CAT in it, sell for stupid money. I can't believe they're even selling. But I got this truck fairly cheap, so by the time I put a CAT in, I can still make money on it if I wanted to turn around and sell it. So that's what I'm gonna do. So that's pretty much a little bit about myself and my trucking history. So I hooked on a livestock trailer, so I'm pulling livestock now, and I'm over the road. I need something to occupy my time, so there ain't nothing to do in a truck when you're driving besides talk to yourself, so you might as well talk to a camera, meet some new people, I guess. But I'm on this road that's not very good, so I don't even know if you guys can hear me or not, but I think that's going to be it for this one. Plan on making some more videos, so